African-American citizens are 4 to 5 times more likely to be arrested for marijuana as Caucasians. Now, as the state's lawmakers weigh in on a controversial topic, advocates say future legislation must remedy the mistakes of the past.
Tonight, Erie News Now Pennsylvania Capitol correspondent Kara Jeffers is joining us after being at an event today dealing with social equality and cannabis. Kara, good evening.
Good evening, Mike and Eva. Pennsylvania lawmakers know that legalizing recreational marijuana is not as simple as saying, this is okay now. There are different criminal justice reforms that must be thought of, and the industry itself has complicated health regulations. There's federal risks that one must consider. In all of this, one piece of the puzzle is social equity. How are we taking care of minorities who've been disproportionately impacted by past laws?
Only thing I ever got in trouble for was weed.
Tahir Johnson testified in a hearing today on social equity in the cannabis industry.
Something that's caused harm to me and my family, so many people I know, so they'll be building a business on the back of that. Has been amazing.
The New Jersey native is one of the first people in Trenton to have gotten a social equity license to start his cannabis business. Pennsylvania lawmakers are learning how and if they want to implement similar regulations in the Commonwealth. That is, if weed is fully legalized. Social equity policy often takes on 3 forms: expunging past marijuana criminal records, investing tax revenue from cannabis sales into communities impacted by the drug, and setting aside business licenses for impacted minorities.
Those communities that have been harmed are the ones, we're building a billion-dollar industry, right? So it's just important to try to give some of that back to those people.
Each approach to social equity requires nuanced choices. Should only weed users get expunged records, or should some sellers get a second chance? Which community programs should receive extra funding?
Where do we target that? Do we target it in rehab?
And for licenses, should social equity business statuses be sellable? As lawmakers weigh minute details, controversy remains on the topic at large.
I'm still opposed to legalization.
If we were to shift it to a recreational adult use ban, it could be labeled. We would get tax revenue. We would understand what's being used.
There are 30 other states that have already fully legalized marijuana, which means Pennsylvania has 30 other states to look at with their blueprints. What are the lessons that they have learned, and what can we apply as we're going forward in this process? In Harrisburg, I'm Kara Jeffers for Erie News Now.
Kara, thank you. And this